final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. We'll put total leather to crank us up. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense takes the field. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I think everybody will look at that play, and you'll probably go, why the heck would you run the football? Well, you run it because it's second forever. Well, now it's just third and ever. At least you limited it to now where it's a situation where...
Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Running to the left. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Probably the only people upset about going for it on fourth down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Now when you've got a running back like that, he just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on fourth down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And he'll be brought down.
A lot of guys on defense playing really well with their eyes right now. They were not fooled by that jet sweep.
Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucs! Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they were handed a golden opportunity. Drive covers 25 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter or with the middle, try different things to see what you can do.
The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's second down. Now the play fake. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Looking to throw it again. Safe completion on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Offense gets set for second down. Just going to keep it after the snap. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Makes the grab on the left. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I mean, good news here. They get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. The inside handoff. And he could not get loose on the run. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. It's complete to the left. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops.
Lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
And back to the air on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man down the middle. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And I just love having a decisive quarterback. Like, give him options, but he makes a decision, sticks his foot in the ground, says, I'm going to get the first down, and he gets it.
Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. A strike downfield. And he breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he's all bottled up, and now it's loose. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen,
He lofts one down the sideline. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the lead.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Might be looking to run. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And big pass plays like that are the product of an offensive line doing a great job in pass protection. That quarterback cannot read the coverage and get the football out of his hands to the open receiver. And
fires toward the end zone. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off.
How about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
He makes the connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, he keeps making more of those. Wayne Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. And this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's first and 10. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making the honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Oh, he wants it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After misfiring, it's second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now adjusting. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab on the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Buffaloes are marching down the field. He's going to pass. Got his man. Got enough space. Touchdown, Colorado. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The first down sack pushes the ball back to this long second down. Unleashes one deep. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're trying to get to it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn over on downs. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's got his man. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Makes the grab.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Working that left side now. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Looking to move it through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It's caught. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Quarterback will audible. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. The big explosive play put him right on the edge. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bucks! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Going for it all. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the punishment has been extended.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Looking to take a shot. He's got it on the left. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Hokie! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. They're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Runs for the tackle. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And now on second down for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. And the ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? And he's brought down, and this defense gets... out a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He wants to throw here on second down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Still running at the 35. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positives today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On fourth down, going to the air. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. After this, it'll be a wrap. Going up top on first down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough